Hey, I want to share with you an oldie but a goodie. Back in the day, there were a couple plugins. Echo Farm was a fantastic plugin that became a standard, and it's reissued. So if you get a chance, pick it up. It's really good. But it did what we call ducking, and ducking, I first recall it on guitars. Like some of the dynamics processors, you could have them bring the level of the guitar down when the singer started singing. When the singer stopped singing, that guitar level would come up. Now, ducking on this plugin, this is a delay plugin, and it's a new one by Brainworks. It's called a BX Delay 2500. Dirk and the boys over at Plugin Alliance and Brainworks have come up with a really, really, really good delay, and it's got a ducking module on it, this little section right here. So what does ducking do? Okay, you've got a sound, let's say bop. Okay, normally the delay would start bop, 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 with no delay, bop, 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 or bop, bop, bop. But with ducking, when the sound is going on, it blocks the delay from being heard. So watch this.
We watch the moon set.
So you don't hear it until the vocal sounds. And watch this without the ducking.
We watch the moon set. Woken.
It can get a little cloudy. Now you can control the amount of ducking. You can make it very radical, and you can do the release. Now, one of the things about this plugin, I'm gonna get a little off topic here. Check this out, like an 8-bit.
We watch the moon set.
Now, why would we want an 8-bit? Because there was a lot of 8-bit analog gear back in the day, and this kind of mimics some of that.
We watch the moon set. Woken a daze. We watch the.
Oh look, distortion. Let's see what that does.
We watch the moon set. Woken a daze. We watch the moon.
Man, what a cool plugin. We've got a stereo width. Of course, Brainworks does really good widening. They were somewhat of a pioneer in MS, making it accessible to the rest of us.
We watch the moon.
Okay, now let's get back to work. Now with a little bit of a delay on it. Yeah, I screw up all the time, so what? Here we go.
We watch the moon set. Woken a daze. We watch the moon set.
So it gives you an option to have a longer reverb, a longer delay and a louder delay without clouding up while the singer's singing. It starts when the singer stops or when the guitar stops. It's a very, very useful technique. I'm going to show you another little alternative. Here's another plugin I like too. So here's just another option. Watch.
We watch the moon set.
So I've got this set to be a little more subtle.
We watch the moon set. Woken a daze.
So you got options. Both of these work really well. My favorite's the BX, PSP. I don't know. They're both really good. They're just different. The BX is new, so I'm probably a little more fond of using that right this second. But the PSP, I use all their stuff. They make great stuff too. Check it out. It's a technique that I think has a lot of uses, as I always say, not just on vocals, but a lot of different things where you want to keep the sound clear, but have a delay going on for something. So try it on guitars. Try it on everything. I'd even use it on tom fills. I bet that'd be cool as heck. All right, guys.